cream cheese and everything. The other day she was putting cream cheese in her fucking chicken.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that was the buffalo slider thing. It was fucking bomb. Bomb. It was. I'm going to make that for a Christmas party.
Oh, right. Okay. I don't know.
Well, with me, it was sad. Like, no, it was good. Okay, so we walked into, like, I swear my dad. So we walk in and the lady sees him. She's like, oh, my old friend. Because we haven't been there and it hasn't really been open. And so we walked in and it was like my dad was a fucking superstar.
He was like a celebrity.
Yeah, like he's a celebrity. And me and my friend Lindita, we always joke about my dad being the first public figure. And so, like, he walks in and she's like, oh my God, let me buy you a drink. And then the mariachis that were sitting there, because they just got done playing, they were all like, Tony. And I'm like, what the fuck, Dad? And then everybody's coming up to him and fucking shaking his hand and saying they're so thankful that he's alive and that he's made it through the pandemic. He's like, yeah, I'm alive, you know. And so, like, they're all hugging him and kissing him. And the lady was like, let me buy you a drink. And my dad can still walk, but he shuffles. But so, like, it was bugging me because the lady was, like, had his arm and was, like, walking him. But he can walk just fine. So it was, like, bugging me. And my cousin's in town from New Orleans. So she was like, what is that woman doing with your dad? And I said, she's buying him a drink. Let him live his life. I said, he's getting a free drink. My mom's on her way. Let him live his life. And she's like, get that woman away from your that woman away from your dad. I said, no, let my dad get a free drink. I said, everybody wants to buy him a drink. Let him.
Aww.
So it was a good night. Got all the tables together. There wasn't that many of us, but people would say that there's a lot of us, but there wasn't. It was like my cousin Mark and his wife and his kids and my cousin Steve and his girlfriend with her kids. And then my Nina, Mary, and my mom and dad and Jerry, and, you know, the fam. And so at the end of the night, first thing we sit down, my dad tells my cousin the last time that he talked to his sister, her mother, was on Veterans Day before she died, and she said, have a happy holiday, because I know this is your holiday.
Aww.
And then he never heard from her again because she passed away from leukemia. None of my family, I always thought she died of breast cancer, but apparently she died of leukemia.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and I'm like, fuck. Like, these are things that you need to talk about, Dad. Like, we need to know our family history.
Yeah.
And then, so he cried in the beginning of us being there. And then when my Nina Mary was leaving, because we lost her husband, my Theo Tony, in the beginning of the year to COVID. And this is our first time being there as a family without him. So my mom was complaining about my dad, how he bugs her. He bugs her, and he's always in the way, you know, just talking smack. And my Nina says, I wish my Tony was here to bug me.
Mm.
And so when she was leaving, she was just started crying. And so my mom is not a very emotional person. She's not very huggy-touchy, but she held her and let her cry. And then my cousin Mark came back, because he had already left, and he came back for something. And he's like, I'm wearing my dad's clothes. He's like, my mom let me take my dad's clothes, so he's wearing my Uncle Tony's shirt and his pants. And he's like, I even have his slippers that his sister bought for him for Christmas, but he passed away before he could get them to him. She could get them to him. And so he's wearing them, and he's like, and my wife looks down at my feet and says, what the fuck are you wearing? Because they're too big. He's like, they were for my dad, and I'm going to wear them. So it was a very emotional and good night. And, like, my cousin Mark's daughter, Bella, I haven't seen her in, like, 2-3 years. No, that's a lie. Because the last time...
She looked cute.
She
grew up so
tall. But the last time all of us were together was for my birthday at Garcia's 2020 of March. So this was our first time as a small group together. Because usually it's just me and my family.
Yeah.
But this time it was like a mix of my other part of the family. So it was a good night. And then I went home, did homework real quick, and busted my ass over here.
Aww.
I did homework.
Yay.
And Sabrina.
Because you only have, like, how much longer?
I only have, like, 1 or 2 weeks left.
You know what that is? Awesome. It's not loud. I spilled soda on my phone.
You're like a little kid. But
wow.
I got a new desk. I got 2 desks this week. One did not work out. It was a horrible situation. And so my brother got me a desk yesterday. And I had to sell him some money. But we made it today. And it's cute. It's little.
Oh, did
It'll
he
do.
help you?
Yeah, because fucking ADD brain. Like, I was doing so good. Oh my god, you guys, I was so proud of myself. I didn't lose any parts. And then, remember, I sent you that video? I was like, it doesn't even fit in here. It's not even screwing. I don't know if you guys even watched it. But either way, I sent you guys a video and I couldn't fix... There's another hole on the other side that I was supposed to be putting it in. A fucking ADD brain. I was so mad. I was like, what the hell?
Well, hell.
So, he helped me fix it. And then I put it together.
And
so
now it's all done?
Now it's all done, and I just need to get my computer on it and stuff. You're such a dork.
I wish my phone was louder. You guys are missing all my sound effects. I just play the
We'll
applause.
eventually have to have some sound effects and everything.
I will be totally in charge of soundboard.
Okay. And, like, I downloaded the... Well, I didn't download. On the fucking computer, it does all the sound effects and stuff. And it does on this, too. But I don't know how to do it on a little tiny screen. I think you have to download them or something. Effects, hold on. Oh, Sabrina.
What did happen?
There's a gunshot, there's a camera snap.
Is there applause?
I think you could add, yeah, right here. For 11 seconds. No, we're not going to do 11 seconds worth of applause. Hold on, we're going to do a little test, you guys. Oh, you have to plug in headphones. Fuck me. All right.
They're hearing all this
so
stuff.
you guys
we're
are probably
like,
hearing
don't
stuff.
hear it. And
we
then
don't
it's
hear
all
it.
like
Yeah,
super
it's
loud
like,
obnoxious on the other side.
We're going to work on it. This is all brand new. This is all brand new information.
Yesterday, I just had a mommy and daughter date. We went to the zoo because my company I work for bought the zoo out for 2 nights for our employees only. And we got to go to the zoo for free. And I brought snacks and I didn't have to pay for anything. And we couldn't see any animals. The only animal I saw was a leopard sleeping, a bird sleeping, some flamingos sleeping.
You saw an eagle?
And a bald eagle and an elephant. And then I saw a unicorn and a wizard and a dragon. They were all lights, but I still saw it. I've never been to the zoo lights, so I've always wanted to go, so it was nice. And then my daughter said it was the best Friday ever.
Oh, well,
And
I'm glad you guys got that, like,
my husband is calling,
night.
so I shall return.
That's not her husband.
No. Okay, so...
How do you feel, Candice?
I feel a little toasty.
You feel, like, relaxed for the
I
first time in a while?
like a little relaxed. I also feel a little relaxed just because of the fact that, like, you know, I'm on, like, my last, like, full week at my former job. And it feels really good. Like, I'm just so done with it.
That's good.
My new job, I'm really excited about it. And, like, I got another friend of mine who was my coworker at my old job. I got her a job with me at the new job. And so we will start training together.
That's cool.
And it's going to be, like, just fucking awesome. And I don't know, like, I don't have, like, any other, like, huge news except for that, like, you know, I've been just, like, building my business with, like, some of my crafts and stuff.
Empire of resin.
And I've been doing a lot of resin projects, which have been fun. And I got a huge order for coaster sets, and I got, like, 10 coaster sets in one order, which is fun, but also very
time-consuming,
overwhelming, because it's a lot of work.
But it's also awesome. And you know what? We'll take a picture and we'll post it on Instagram and show you the product that the person is buying 10 sets of. And then you can also find her on Instagram. What was it? Candice's Creations?
Candice's Creations, like 03, I think. Something like that. Yeah. That's not really what I wanted to name myself or
but you
my
can always
stuff,
change
but
it.
That's what it is right now. I mean...
We'll figure it out. names will come. And there's going to be a new podcast on this station this week or next. So be ready to hear about that.
What's it about? Do you know yet?
Yes, it's not me. It's somebody else.
Ooh, right. That's cool.
So I'm going to announce it soon. You know what? Fuck it. I'll announce it now. There's no name yet. We're working on a name. My niece is taking over because Cindel's old podcast, Cindeluhu, that's no longer. So we're looking for a teenager to do a podcast. And she is fucking hilarious. So she's so excited about it because we've been talking about it for like a month or two. And so she really wants to do it. So be ready for a new episode of a new podcast Thanksgiving week.
Hell yes.
Aww,
That's
awesome.
awesome.
Hey, that's a reason to shout about it for your family.
Very good reason. So we're going to shout about it.
So
I need your shot glass.
my niece
Sabrina.
Isabel is joining us on the Rebel Riot podcasts.
That is amazing. I'm so excited. I can't wait to hear her podcast.
It's replacing the teenager
Aspect,
the demographics. So
oh shoot, that was a little much. Okay, there we go.
throw one out for the homies.
Throw one out for the homies.
Throw one out for the Binksy boys.
Binks is like, I'm right here, bro.
His name gets talked and his tail goes. Psh.
Binks. Binks.
And
And there goes his tail.
Also, another thing to shout about is I'm getting tattooed up tomorrow. I don't know what she's going to touch up because she just did this one and it's almost healed.
Hey,
So
I just
good.
want to shout about the fact that, like, do you guys see this battle wound? Yeah, that was me saving Juliet's life from her fucking impaling her face on the coffee table.
We'll take a picture of it and put it on the
And then, like, Juliet looks at me like, what was that for? And I'm like, your head almost hit the goddamn coffee table. And she looks at me, she's like, no, it didn't. I'm like, Juliet! Like, I literally fell, and I went like this. And I moved her head, so her head didn't hit, but my arm hit.
Heroes don't always wear capes.
I guess not. And they're annoying, apparently, because that's how I was with Juliet.
Alright, shout about it.
I have no idea. Oh, what's going on?
Shout about it.
Shout about the new podcast hitting the airwaves of this
Greatest
podcast.
luck. It's going to be amazing. I'm sure of it.
She's a good kid.